Day 2, vocabulary. Here we are. So these words, again, are related to our main story of the week called The Lizard and the Sun. I hope you like that story. So let's see if we can get a couple more in the big kahuna. I think there's one here. Scratch that, 2. Our next word from The Lizard and the Sun, majestic. You say it. Majestic. I really love this word. It reminds me of, yes, your majesty. And there is the queen. Important and grand. I think from the book it was they flew the majestic golden eagle. Maybe flew over the majestic mountains. I'm not sure what the context was, but majestic. So it's important and grand. So go ahead and draw something important and grand, something majestic, and then use majestic in a sentence. We sat and enjoyed the majestic blue lake. It's a nice adjective. Question for majestic. Would you be more likely to see something majestic in a castle or in a field? Yeah, a field is kind of plain. Majestic, you're going to see something important there, right? Something grand. And what word is that again? Majestic. Very good. Next one from The Lizard and the Sun. Budge. You say it. Budge. Kids are always saying, she budged in line, or he budged, right? And it doesn't mean to go in front of, right? Not to go in front of someone. Budge means to move something just a little. So someone just moved just a little bit ahead of you, okay? So I'm going to budge this couch. I'm going to put those little sliders on there, okay? So if you're going to budge, I think the lizard, she just could not budge. She couldn't even move it a little bit, that rock where the sun was sleeping. Pause the video, draw someone trying to budge something, and use it in a sentence. Question for budge. If you budge a heavy, or how would you budge a heavy piece of furniture? I mean, you could use those sliders there. I would get some extra help, some extra hands. Maybe use one of those dollies on a wheel. Different ways to make something budge. And what word is that again? Budge. Not on the kahuna. Entire, you say it. Entire. The entire thing. This almost could be a fraction or one whole. If I ate the entire pizza, I ate the whole thing. That looks like it's from Papa Murphy's. That looks pretty good. Entire means all of something, right? I spent the entire afternoon, the whole afternoon, working on schoolwork, right? Go ahead and pause the video, draw something entire, the whole thing, and give me a sentence. If you ate an entire pizza, how much of it did you eat? Yeah, the whole thing, all of it. And what word is that again? Entire. Ooh. On the kahuna. Gotta know that one. Well, that was just some plot stuff there, right? Good stuff. Here's our next 2 words. Last 2. The lizard saw something bizarre. A rock shining as though it had a light inside. Bizarre, you say it. Bizarre. Bizarre is like, my brother-in-law Thor, he uses this word a lot. It's so bizarre. How bizarre. Bizarre. Now that is bizarre. Riding back and forth on a huge bike. Very strange. He's kind of got a bizarre hat on too. Pause the video. Draw me something that's bizarre. Use bizarre in a sentence. I think a pen that writes underwater, that would be bizarre. Which of these do you think would be bizarre? A pen that writes on paper or a pen that writes in the air? Definitely that pen that can leave marks in the air. That would be a bizarre pen. What word is that again? Bizarre. 2 in a row. Entire bizarre. And our last one. It's a fun word to say. Each year the emperor organized an extravaganza that included a great feast with joyful music and beautiful dances. Extravaganza, you say it. How many syllables is that? 1, 2, 3. Extravaganza. Extravaganza. 5 syllables. That's a long one. Here's an extravaganza. It's just a wonderful, an amazing entertainment. It's a wonderful time. We have an extravaganza at the end of the year. We have the bouncy houses. You just can't have that. It's tough to have an extravaganza at your house, but you can try. Okay, amazing entertainment. So, pause the video. Go ahead and draw me some amazing entertainment, and use that word extravaganza in a sentence. A circus is an extravaganza because it has costume performers, it's got music, and amazing acts. Which of these is an extravaganza? A swim meet or a parade with bands, balloons, and floats? Swim meets are pretty fun if you've ever been to a swim meet, but it's nothing like a parade with bands and floats, balloons. There's all the smells and the sights and all the people and the candy. It's a wonderful, amazing entertainment. And what word is that again? Extravaganza. Not on the kahuna, but a great word. So, can't wait to see your pictures and your sentences. Thanks for working on vocab, guys.